OpenAI just made a move that could reshape how science itself gets done, and almost nobody is talking about it. While everyone was focused on the latest AI drama, OpenAI quietly acquired a company, merged it with their most powerful model, and released a tool that scientists are calling the most significant shift in research workflows in decades. This isn't about chatbots. This isn't about image generation. This is about accelerating human discovery itself. And here's why you need to pay attention. OpenAI's own leadership said something that should make your jaw drop. They believe this tool could help humanity achieve by 2030 the scientific breakthroughs we wouldn't have reached until 2050. 20 years of progress, compressed into 4. That affects medicine, that affects energy, that affects everything touching your life. So what exactly did OpenAI just release? It's called Prism. And to understand why it matters, you need to understand a problem that's been quietly strangling scientific progress for years. See, when most people think about scientists, they imagine brilliant minds working on groundbreaking experiments. But here's the reality nobody talks about. Most scientists spend a massive chunk of their time on paperwork, formatting documents, drawing diagrams, searching through mountains of previous research, writing the same lecture notes year after year. There's this ancient system called LaTeX. It's basically the language scientists use to format their papers. Every equation, every graph, every properly formatted journal article runs through LaTeX. The entire scientific community depends on it. But here's the thing, LaTeX is painfully tedious. Want to draw a simple diagram? You're writing code. Want to format a complex equation? More code. It's like forcing artists to paint masterpieces using only spreadsheets. This is where things get interesting. OpenAI didn't just build a new AI tool. They acquired a company called Crixit. This was a cloud-based platform that scientists already used for LaTeX editing. It had its own AI assistant called Chirp. But now, that assistant is gone, replaced by GPT-5.2 Thinking, the most advanced model OpenAI has ever released. And suddenly, everything changes. Imagine you're a researcher. You've spent months running experiments. Now you need to write your paper. With Prism, you describe what diagram you need in plain English. Done. You sketch something on a whiteboard, take a photo, and Prism converts it into a publication-ready figure. Done. But here's what nobody noticed about this release. The real power isn't the formatting, it's the context. When you're working in Prism, the AI doesn't just see your current sentence, it sees your entire research project, every note, every draft, every piece of data. This means when you ask it to help write a section, it actually understands what you're researching. It can search through millions of scientific papers and find relevant citations you might have missed. It can check if your claims are supported by existing literature. This is fundamentally different from just using ChatGPT, and they made it free. Anyone with a ChatGPT account can access Prism right now. Unlimited projects, unlimited collaborators. Now, you might be thinking this sounds great for scientists, but what does this have to do with me? And this is where we need to zoom out. OpenAI's VP for Science, Kevin Weil, said something that reveals their entire strategy. He said 2026 will be for AI and science what 2025 was for AI and software engineering. Think about what happened to coding last year. Tools like Cursor and Windsurf transformed how developers work. Suddenly, people with minimal coding experience could build applications. Professional developers became 10 times more productive. The entire industry shifted. OpenAI is betting the same thing is about to happen to science. But here's what makes this even bigger than coding. When you speed up software development, you get better apps faster. When you speed up scientific research, you get cures faster. You get clean energy faster. You get solutions to problems we haven't even identified yet. The numbers back this up. OpenAI revealed that ChatGPT receives 8.4 million messages every single week on advanced science and math topics. That's 1.3 million users turning to AI for research help, and that number grew by 50% last year alone. Scientists are already using AI. Prism just makes it dramatically more powerful. And this changes everything about how we should think about AI's impact. Most conversations about AI focus on jobs being replaced. Will AI take my job? Will AI make humans obsolete? But Prism represents something different. This is AI as an amplifier. Human scientists still do the thinking. They still form hypotheses. They still design experiments. But now they spend less time on tedious formatting and more time on actual discovery. There's already evidence this works. A statistics paper published in December used GPT-5.2 to establish new mathematical proofs. Human researchers only prompted and verified the work. The AI did the heavy lifting of exploring possibilities. Some mathematicians have used AI models to solve problems that stumped humans for decades, not by replacing human insight, but by searching through possibilities faster than any human could. Now here's something that should concern you. If AI can accelerate science this dramatically, what happens to countries that don't adopt it? What happens to research institutions that resist these tools? We might be entering an era where scientific leadership depends not just on funding and talent, but on how effectively you integrate AI into research workflows. The universities and labs that embrace tools like Prism could pull decades ahead of those that don't, and that gap might be impossible to close. There's also a question nobody's asking yet. If AI can help verify claims and search literature, what happens to peer review? What happens to the traditional gatekeepers of scientific knowledge? The entire structure of how science validates itself might need to change. OpenAI addressed one major concern researchers had: privacy. If you've told ChatGPT not to train on your conversations, that setting carries over to Prism. Your unpublished research stays private. But here's what they didn't address. What happens when AI becomes so integrated into research that we can't distinguish human insight from machine suggestion? How do we credit discoveries? How do we even define authorship? These aren't hypothetical questions. There are problems that will need answers within the next few years. The pattern is clear now. First, AI transformed how we write, then how we create images, then how do we code. Now it's transforming how we do science itself. Each wave seemed impossible until it happened. Each wave moved faster than the last. OpenAI isn't just releasing products anymore. They're systematically targeting every domain of human intellectual work, and they're giving these tools away for free to ensure maximum adoption. The question isn't whether AI will transform scientific research. That's already happening. The question is how fast and who benefits. 20 years of progress compressed into 4. That's not a marketing slogan. That's a prediction about the future we're all about to live through. And it starts today.